Well, Butterfly Tsunami, thanks for the follow. And what a wonderful name. How's your week going? How have your holidays been? Nice to meet you too. The servitor looks noticeably different from the other ones you're used to. Its skin covering is stitched together with copper thread, and it has metal hinges in place of standard joints. It seems that the creators of the Sentinel did everything to ensure that the service life of this unit would be much longer than that of ordinary automatons. As much as possible. Awesome. I just started tonight. One of my stream followers, Dark Excalibur, was kind enough to gift it to me, so here I am enjoying it. I'll be restarting my campaign on Thursday once my girlfriend gets here. One of my girlfriends.
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
Well, time to look for anything that can be used as a weapon. I don't want to have to submit to this. You look around in hopes of finding at least something that would work as a weapon. Your search is in vain. The chamber anteroom is completely empty, in perfect working condition. Nary a broken panel or a protruding piece of rebar in sight. Well, bye-bye, hand. The Sentinel's jaws clamp around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops of blood fall into the servitor's throat, and immediately you hear humming as the servo motors start up and the pumps stir into motion. The vid screen of the cogitator flickers. Several long minutes pass. The Sentinel's jaws remain closed, and you are beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath, maybe even close your eyes. Pretend one of these ever
High levels of caustic humors. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
You do not understand where this quiet voice is coming from. Crackling like static. Is it the Sentinel? The cogitator? Is it a figment of your weary mind? Whichever it is, you can clearly hear every word. Alright, I'll see you in a bit, Evie. Option 1, who is this? 2, yes, I do require assistance. Option 3, suppose this is the onset of warp madness they warned me about. Or 4, I must have lost my mind. Oh, I think we require assistance, don't we? Yes, I do require assistance. So do I. I'm going to smoke a bong in celebration of a new follower and getting my assistance. Pain shoots through your head and subsides just as quickly. It would seem the entity recoiled in your consciousness does not have the ability to do any real harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
There is still another way.
weapons. By the right of blood, check the warrant chamber. Well, we'll do that in just a sec. I ain't gonna smoke that celebratory bowl. Thank you again for the follow, Butterfly Signani. All viewership helps keep the lights on. We're trying to raise funds for my upcoming bottom surgery. While the surgery is funded, there's a lot of pre- and post-surgical stuff that kind of has to be covered. Over the next few weeks, we're going to have some rather long-running streams where we cover some of that. Or we, have funding drives.
Keep your wits about you.
Let it be known that by my true words in this document, I anoint this person to be the bearer of the ship. To be the paragon of humanity, unbroken by adversity. To walk bravely into the darkness. I can't read that fast.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
What madness is happening here? Who are you? Who addresses me? Or I need to contact someone, preferably Theodora. Or 3, I need a weapon. I am utterly defenseless.
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by.
Are you the Warrant Sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
I need to contact someone, preferably Theodora.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the navigator's sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
I need a weapon. I am utterly defenseless.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
The servo skull goes silent. Its relays clicking. Second after second passes. realize the servo skull will not answer you. Lead me away from here.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Oh, whoa. The whole document is there and it's just like enormous. Oh, I love how comical this
Let us not dawdle.
is. Oh, god damn it.
Run, fools, or fall!
Yes.
Mistress? What? Whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me! What is the meaning of this?
Hunrad is a traitor. When we parted ways on the officer's deck, he stunned me and somehow brought me here.
What?
He intended to take revenge on Theodora for something. Trying to reach the warrant was somehow part of that plan.
Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Mistress, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
Unquestionably.
Saints' blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Mistress. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster. You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Oh. It's useless to me. I can't heal myself. Ah, hilarious. Here's a med. Oh, hey, Green Mountain, how's it going? Well, thank you for the duck. Speaking of dangerous stuff, I think tomorrow I'm going to do some Elite Dangerous on my stream. Although there is going to be a bit of focus on D&D. I have a D&D session coming up on Sunday. Oh, awesome! How was work?
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treaties on tactics.
Fate and fortune favor the bold. Always keep your eye on the prize.
What advice do you seek?
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
I'm really confused by this. I guess we go back this way?
You are injured. I must dress your wounds before we go any further.
Look no further. A nice little stroll.
You are injured. I must dress your wounds.
That is a noticeable improvement. Now the lower decks are teeming with
I see.
heretics
I fucked
instigating
that
the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation
Steady
on the
work
middle
days
decks
are
is
good.
much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on. But that is not the worst of it. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
Ooh. I heard one of Theodora's voxcasts.
Lady Theodora's. Which one? The last one I received was about the navigator's sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
What can we expect to find in the Navigator's Sanctum?
During warp transit, the sanctum is closed to all who are not involved in traversing the Empyrean. And for good reason. For the navigator to open their third eye and perceive the way, the sanctum must be bathed in the energies of the Immaterium. Only a navigator can withstand such an ordeal. For the rest of us, any contact with the warp is fraught with perils such as loss of sanity, spontaneous mutations, and death.
How did you find me?
You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Vox cast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say you did no such thing?
I think the Warrant Sentinel may have sent the message. It appeared when I opened the chamber.
Warren Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort. The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same?
What exactly has gone wrong with the translation?
I am no helmsman, or God Emperor preserve me navigator. However, I've spent my entire life aboard void ships equipped with warp drives, and I know that portents such as these do not bode well. It could be that the Gellerfield has faltered. Perhaps the navigator was struck down by warp corruption and is fighting for the last shreds of his humanity as we speak.
It was an alright day. Just kind of hung out here. It's a little bit cold again. I'm getting slowly prepared for Maggie's arrival. At some point tomorrow, I guess. I've got to give this place a full, solid clean tomorrow or Sunday. I gotta pick her up from Buffalo. And then she'll be on stream with me all the time. It feels surreal, you know? Yeah.
If we get thrown off course, we will be forever lost in the war. Naturally, we would likely not have long to live in that scenario. But I will not resign myself to such an outcome just yet.
The Navigator's a sanctum. Very well. Will you lead the way?
Absolutely. Let us proceed.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might, destroy those who have dared!
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward! Don't you dare to cross us!
Your Emperor won't save you!
Oh, here's the part I was wondering. Why there was no preposition. Tactical phase. Oh, there was preposition.
ruinous powers! Ah! I am your doom!
Oh no, he has been chopped.
Glory of
Just
my
a minor
master!
setback.
I'll see to it personally. Who, if not me? Another enemy down.
2 for 1, yeah.
Death to the weak!
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Out of my way!
I've suffered worse.
Flow!
I will do my duty. Once more, the better. Indeed. Brace yourself, Avalon.